Welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we are reviewing The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode 13. But before we start, D, what you got to tell them?
Smash that thumbs up button like this.
Can they subscribe to the channel?
Yeah.
All right.
All they gotta do is this: smash the thumbs up button, and then all they gotta do is smash the thumbs up button like this, and then they're ready to come.
All right.
All right.
So
I teach you how.
we start off this episode with Kenya and Drew. The girls are preparing for the trip. They on the phone talking about Sanya's rules and how they ain't taking her serious. I mean, you might want to take the marijuana rule serious, okay? Because ain't nobody trying to go to jail in Jamaica.
Yeah, but they all been to Jamaica before. They know, you know what I'm saying?
And that was my whole thing too.
And I mean,
They was talking about really. They was like really.
They're not like weed heads where they can't go somewhere without. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, she was talking to them like you said, like had nobody ever been to Jamaica.
Spring break.
They all got money. They all been to Jamaica. you ain't giving them nothing new. You know?
Right.
Can you talk about Sanya's party decorations? The food tastes like ass. She should have hired her for the party planner.
You didn't even have no food at your party.
Kenya forgot about that part. This is a new season. She forgot. She did that. So she said, you know, she was sitting up there talking to us about how to do the hair, how to behave. And she was like, are you two in a good place? Drew was like, I was being the bigger person. I don't have an issue with her. She has the issue with me. So I guess she just let it slide.
I mean, she's right, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a Drew fan, but Sonya did start that shit with her.
She kind of did. Kenya said now she's gonna end up going solo because her cousin is not gonna be able to go on the trip. And they were saying she shouldn't be pressured to bring anyone. And Kenya said people think because you're single, you want a man around you.
She's still in the middle of divorce.
Yeah, like come on. You know,
and I'm with Kenya, like, I don't really want to travel with just everybody. Like, if I said we were going on Jamaica and you said I can't come, like, there's only one other person I would probably want to go with, and she got a husband and kids, and so.
Right. See, initially, I didn't feel like the whole bring a second person was because she was saying she had to have a man. I think it was because initially, this is what I thought, because Kenya was mad when she went on Candy's trip because she said she ain't know it was a couple trip. So I'm gonna tell y'all now, this is going to be a couple trip. So I want you to know in advance. That's why I thought that was initial. Then she did some crazy shit later on. But I thought that was the initial intention of saying bring a plus one, not because your plus one.
It's real easy though when you invite a bunch of couples somewhere to say to the single people, if y'all want to bring a guest, you can. Like you could have said that from the gate. You didn't have to turn it into a thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's 3 single people. How come they can't hang out with each other? Like, why do they need an additional person?
If I was Kenya, I want to bring my homegirl because I want to hang with Marlo and Shirai.
Well, that part.
Them two can hang together.
That's true.
Yeah. So we meet Tyrell, Ross' best friend, and Sanya's sister husband. That's interesting. She married Ross' best friend.
Always gotta, oh man.
Yeah.
That means if it don't work out for them, nobody's going anywhere. Everybody's
Come on. That was a little tricky. So he's helping them get into shape for their iFit series. Ross talked about the activities he got planned for the men. They're gonna do jet skis and ATVs. He said, while y'all women over there in y'all drama. And she's like, there's not gonna be any drama, okay? But there will be friendships made. He was like, yeah, okay. Because we all know it's gonna be.
Why
drama.
are we going on a trip if there's not gonna be any drama?
Y'all can't go to the grocery store. It's gonna be drama. Like you can't get them ladies around each other. So we got Ralph and Drew.
And Marlo's invited, right?
Right. Well, if
Saying.
Marlo's invited or Drew is invited, because either one of them is gonna pop off,
Right.
So we got Ralph and Drew. Ralph is sitting up there playing, talking about her hair. Who cares? Look, we're not gonna act like that y'all so in love now. These two can't figure out what their storyline is gonna be. Y'all was arguing the whole first couple of seasons.
Same
Now
as
you're
last
sitting there
time,
like,
like first he was in Tampa for 3 days, then he's
Yeah.
serving cocktails to the ladies. Like I feel like they are weird like that.
that's weird. I'm not gonna sit up and do the goo goo gaga with y'all, because it's weird. So Drew tells Ralph that she felt like Jamaica would be a good time to talk about his book because it would help Marlo, and Candy's been through the whole blended family. So I guess she wants him to promote his book then. Then she let us know that he decided that he made the decision not to adopt Josiah because the father wouldn't like it. Well, he can't adopt Josiah if the father doesn't agree to it. You know what I'm saying?
Like this is Drew, because so I don't know, but Drew, is it real or not real? Because first you said he wasn't treating his kid like he treats their biological children, like the ones they have together. Like you said, he made a difference. So I'm not sure. I couldn't be married to somebody that's not treating my kid the same. Like I don't even know like how I could keep going, but that's me there, I guess. But why are you pressing the adoption? And I feel like, and I'm gonna go on and say I'm gonna be on Ralph's side with this one. I feel like the whole fact that Drew was calling this nigga old daddy, I think she really was trying to orchestrate this thing where she was getting ready to scoop him out the way anyway.
Because she wants this image, because old daddy was locked up in prison. So she wants to be like, here's my, he's Captain Saberho,
If he had a conversation with Ralph and they have an understanding as men, he been locked up. He's behind. He can't be Ralph. He can't catch up. And you calling him old daddy, I feel like she's like basically just like I said, trying to keep him out of the picture anyway.
And it's not cool.
It's
not cool because at the end of the day, that's his father regardless. So, and he's gonna go to court and they're gonna be like, do you agree to this? And he's gonna be like, no.
And then it was really awkward that he got to see his kid like in front of cameras and all of that stuff. Like the whole shit was awkward.
Yeah.
So now you're putting it out there like, and it's more than likely true because we know how niggas are, but you're like, he's not even around, but I'm like, dude, he don't live in Atlanta though. Like, how much around can he be? And then we had the pandemic, and can he be flying back and forth like you?
And is he on probation? We don't know none of that. You know. So yeah. So Drew commits me with that. We meet Aubrey, his publisher. He wants to make sure, he says, that he introduced them the right way. I mean, she looked like the grandmama for Family Matters. Okay, you okay introducing her.
I think she was an attractive woman, but I don't think that she was looking.
She don't look like that grandmama from Family Matters. She looked just like that woman.
Well, I don't think she was unattractive. Maybe not as old.
I didn't say grandma was unattractive, but she looked like her.
What I'm saying is she looked like a mature woman. Yeah. And
right.
She said the other lady was 50, but so is Sheree. So it ain't the same. So is Kenya. It's just
like, come on with it. Come on. You know what she was doing. Don't that's what I'm saying. Quit trying to play us like you doing right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I think that assistant lady had an ass like Sheree, because I feel like I heard about her booty and I didn't even know who
that's
she
all
is.
He talked about was a booty. That's the only thing we knew about it. The girl had a booty. So Drew said she wasn't even aware that he was writing this book about her son. Who does that?
It's a stepfather book, though, isn't it?
But is it about him? Because she made it seem like it was about him.
It's about being a stepfather. How can it not be about him? He's the stepchild.
Well, we don't know what it's about because he won't let her read it. Okay,
That's weird.
that's weird. But he,
It's weird on one hand, but first of all, I think they're full of shit with the book. But I know, like, when I'm in the creative mood, I don't want nobody to see until I'm ready. You know what I mean?
yeah, but when you're at this point with the publisher and everything,
It would have been already done. Like,
yeah.
she would have already read it. Yeah.
And then he asked her to write the forward. So how's she supposed to write it
How
if
do
she
I
ain't
do
never
that?
read it?
About what?
Well, what's in this book that you don't want her to read? You just want to put it out there? And then the lady was like, you know, we should have a picture of the family on the back. And then Drew turns to teamwork, make the dream work. Bitch, what dream? What teamwork?
I don't feel like I feel like if my partner was writing a book, I wouldn't be worried that he was gonna say something bad about me though. Like, why are you concerned?
She should with that fool.
I guess, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
that wouldn't be a worry. Like if he was writing a book and he wanted to surprise me, you know what I'm saying, and be like, I just want to like, I'll give you the first copy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't
Yeah,
be
but you're
worried.
talking about a real relationship. These fools right here are something different.
I'm not married.
He embarrassed the shit out of her. He keep embarrassing her, you know. It's crazy. So Sanya sent spreaders to pick everybody else so they won't be late. Didn't somebody else do that? Candy did that too, right? So that's the thing. You got to send
I feel like they stay in a sprinter. I feel like that's what they do every single time.
Ross left his passport behind, so he had to go back to the house, get that. He'll catch
How he got her passport and not his? How he do that?
God, a men, they just, you
Why
know.
is she letting him be in charge of passport?
I don't know why. That was crazy. So we picking up people. Marlo plus one dude or some dude named Adrian. He's the florist. You bought your florist? You ain't got no friends? She ain't got no friends.
My florist is Publix, so I can't bring her nowhere because I don't even know who she is.
That's crazy. Can you?
She has a florist for what?
I don't. It sounds like some bullshit to me. I don't know. All of that sounds dumb. Kenya, of course, is by herself, so she said she's going to be sharing Michelle. That's Sheree's plus one, so that was cute. She was like, "I'll be both of y'all plus ones." That was cute. We made it to Jamaica. Sanya asked Kenya, "Where's her plus one?" And she said, "Well, my cousin, she was
You
sick."
didn't see her on the sprinter with nobody. Did she?
You want to put her on blast? And then she's saying the confessional, she was sick. Now her plus one is sick. I don't think she had one. She was sick. Y'all quit acting like that girl wasn't sick. And if her cousin
sick all the time, like we
she didn't say she was bringing a nigga. She said it was her cousin. Why would she lie about her cousin being sick?
It's the cousin that we always see.
The same cousin.
She was sick because she always comes to Kenya.
Come on. So they go around introducing each other plus one.
I don't know like how smart it is to be coming for Kenya. That you better change.
I don't know why she jumped on that side. She I don't know what in her mind told her to jump on the Marlo Sheree side, but
I just even if I, like I said, even if I was in a place where, because I ain't never like, this is the Kenya I've always wanted. So I'm glad after all these seasons the bitch finally. But even if I didn't like her, I'm still not coming for her because I feel like she'll be there next season. And
yeah, like you trying to get along and you making enemies with the wrong side, girl. So they introduced their plus ones. I can't decide. Marlo just don't want us to see her sponsors. Like, who's the florist? What the fuck? So
even if you have a florist, do you know him that well that you would bring him?
don't. I'm like you.
Where's all your assistants and makeup artists and stuff? Like your hairstylists. I feel like those are people that you're around all the time. Like how often are you around the floor?
Where the chick from the couple that was raising your damn nephews? Where that girl? She don't deserve to go on the trip.
Her husband say no. They don't even like her really like that.
They don't like her after she put them kids out. They really pissed them off, So she had gift baskets for all the ladies. But she said for Kenya's birthday, she put rose petals on the floor in her room. I was like, that's weird. Who does that?
You could have just
Is you and Ross coming to join?
That's some
Weird
bullshit.
shit.
Because are you like, why else would you do that? There's not gonna be a man here. I don't need. It would have been nice if you just gave her some roses and said happy birthday. I mean, I
Right.
like flowers. That's nice.
You put them on the floor. That's romantic shit. That's what I'm like, do you and Ross plan on joining? What the fuck are we doing?
Maybe that's the plan.
I can see that.
The people said that Sonya is out here getting contested vibes. Now, I didn't say that.
Shit, I feel that. I can see that. I can see that. Mhm. So they're in golf carts and they're on their way to their rooms. And Kenya spot this little cutie. So Sanya had them do a little U-turn back where Cutie was at. And Kenya, well, she was the one doing all talking. She was like, is you here by yourself? Sanya, because you know she contested, she aggressive as fuck. And he was like, what did he say? He said, he's with his brother or something.
Yeah.
And she was like, that ain't what I'm talking about. Okay. So Kenya anyway end up giving him her number and she invites him to come to dinner. She said she going half groove. You know, she ain't trying to get her full groove back, but she going half groove.
I mean, meanwhile, I probably would have been like, let me entertain this. Then I could bring him to the table. And guess what's going to happen? It's going to be all eyes on me and Marlo's going to be mad again. I mean, she in Jamaica. That's what she's supposed to do. Get your groove back. You know, I personally feel like if you want to get your groove back, you don't bring it to Jamaica.
Right. Come on.
Now my gate would have been.
That's why she's bringing her cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Because so they could tear it up.
Right. Right.
Because her cousin is her cousin is real cute too.
Yeah, she is. Candy's irritated because she hungry. Okay. I'm like, Candy, shut up and let Kenya get her groove back. You got yours there. Let her do what she gonna do, okay? She like, we stay here.
Like, side note, and we've said this before, but Todd is getting better and better every time. He almost 50. He looks better than he did. Like when they did that.
When they did the flashback.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marlo gonna say to Ross, she approached him, didn't she? Do it matter? Do it matter? We in Jamaica. We do stuff that we wouldn't normally do.
It's not plenty of niggas out here trying to holler at Kenya. All the way to 30. She said 30 to 60, and I think she has no problems getting 30 to 60.
She don't.
All of them.
So we made it to the resort. Everyone is impressed. The rooms was really nice. The views was gorgeous. They eat. They get their room key. She gonna tell them your room is based on how you treat the host prior to the trip. Candy gonna say, well, Jerome room must be in the closet if it's based on that. John, aka Cutie, is texting Kenya, and she was like, of course he's texting me. I mean, hell, that's Miss USA. Hell yeah, he texting her real quick. He was really excited. Kenya was trying to talk to him. Shit. So later on,
even if he wasn't, he comes to Jamaica and some hot chick straight out the gate.
Come on. So he meet her at her suite to escort her to the dinner. She said her first impression was that he was a sweet person and she has a good judgment of character. Then they showed this flashback of her and all her crazy men. You remember that one that tore up her house? He was crazy as shit.
And he bought her the dog. I never liked that anyway. And that's one that I thought was fake. And I was like, she'd have turned his ass out. Now he's lost her mind.
Yeah, he was really crazy. Yeah. And Walter, weird ass. And then her husband was crazy.
Walter was just clout chasing. And so was her husband.
Yeah. So we're at dinner. Drew said she did like her room. Okay, so she didn't play her. She did give her a good room. They toast to good energy and Kenya getting her groove back. And someone asked Cutie how old was he, because they thought he was real young. He was 37. Okay. So Kenya said, like she said, she take it from 30 to 60. Okay. Sheree gonna say Kenya is very soft spoken and kind around a man, but when that mother leave, watch out. True.
True, we've seen it.
Yeah. Sheree asked Marlo about the boys, and she's like, not now. She won't talk about it. Okay, she won't talk about it in front of them. So then Sheree asked Ralph about his book.
They already know. Why not? You don't,
because she's not gonna put her in a
know
good
that
light.
sound crazy.
Yeah, it's not gonna put her in a good light. Marlo, she asked Ralph about his book, and then Marlo congratulates him about going to adopt the son, and he said logically he can't if his father wants to be a part of his life. It don't make sense, you know. And then she's like, did Drew know that? And he said, first he was, but after talking to his father once again, he chose not to because the father told him that will break my heart if you were to do that. So, I mean, come on. Why would you just gonna try to take somebody's child? Don't make sense.
What's gonna change? He's raising him anyway. Like
Right.
their kids are siblings. What's gonna change?
Right. So Marlo said, I was a foster child. I'm like, here she go.
Here we go.
1 minute you want to adopt me, and the next minute you don't. Candy was like, why are you going so hard? And you going through the situation you going through.
And he's not a foster child. He lives at home with his
Right.
parents.
He's with his parents. And they was like, he know he has 2 fathers. Like, what are you talking about? And she was like, so it's gonna be like what? Like he's not gonna be on your taxes.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is.
He's not going to be your responsibility. You're just there for support. I mean, clearly he is. They live together. You sound stupid.
And like I said, their kids are siblings. So for his whole life.
Yeah.
Probably whether him and Drew are together or not.
Exactly. Candy
and
was
now
like,
I'm like, I don't even know, like, and I don't know, because Drew said that and it sounds crazy. Is he really making a difference, or are you just trying to press this issue? Because to me, it sounds more crazy that Drew was saying he's making a difference in them kids, but you still allowing it to be a thing. So right. I'm looking at you crazy, not him.
Yeah. Candy was like, it's weird that you're making this a thing, you know. And then she said to Candy, it's weird. Your situation is weird that your mother comes before your man. Like, bitch, where'd that come from? Just out the blue. She do that. That's so irritating. She was like, you don't need to worry. Candy was like, you need to worry about your own situation. It's weird that you sent your nephews away.
That was really nice of Candy, because I would have been like, at least I got a mama, where yours? Like, it's time to get that bitch back where
it really is. It really is. I thought she really should have came with her, shut her up. Then she would have been crying and leaving the table. Then we could have a peaceful dinner, you know. And she's like, it's weird that you make your man feel belittled when it comes to your mother. And she was like, my man don't feel belittled because he's sitting right here. Okay.
Do you see this? Do you see this glow up? Do you see
right.
this? Right. I'm here like, I think I got a crush on my husband. What are you talking about? Oh, you don't have a husband. You don't know nothing about that.
Right.
Matter of fact, Todd and Candy are both looking good. Both of them.
They look real nice together. Yeah, they both got that glow up. So they happy. You know. She gets she wants a sympathy role. You brought up my situation in front of these people that I have not shared a situation with. Kids is off the limits. And then she brought up, you had your nephew. She said, I did have Melvin, and I kept him till he was grown, and I still help him to this day. Then she went to, that's what you do. You take care of men. You take care of your family. She was like, you disrespecting my husband while he's sitting right here? Like, that's what you doing?
I'm rich. AF. So
Right.
And Melvin is over there getting 2 checks, one from the old lady gang and one from the old lady gang TV show.
Come on now.
And so is Patrick. What are you
Come
talking about?
on. Come on. Kenya looked over there to Sheree, was like, that's your friend. Okay. Then she goes to, you need to worry about your own kids, to Candy. She was like, I'll take care of my kids. She said, you can't be a mother and work like that. No, she was like, Kenya, don't you work? You know what I'm saying? Everybody at this damn table work and take care of their kids.
As far as we know, Brooklyn is in Jamaica. Shit, she be every damn where else. We just like talking about it.
We know Brooklyn in Jamaica because she said she was staying in Jamaica a week later to celebrate with her family. So we know she there. I'm sorry, I heard all that tumbling. She said, I take care of my kids, other people's kids. That's why I could relate to their situation. And I never told them to get the fuck out, Marlo. Okay.
Katie was on her speak on it, and she was speaking very highly of the boys, like how polite and stuff they are. And I'm like, and that's not probably due to Marlo though. Somebody made sure they were, you know.
D. Stop. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. He's bouncing balls or something.
Look, he's fighting crime and things. What?
I'm gonna have to drink again to so she said, well, I would never disrespect my husband. She like, you don't have a husband. Get you one, then tell me what to do. Okay. Todd finally had enough. Todd finally had enough. And he was like, it's the fact that you repeated something that you know wasn't true. And you know that I know how you came into this circle. You bought your way in. Because wasn't nobody around here your friend. She was like, I came in through Phaedra. You was not Phaedra's friend.
Well, you just proved his point, because Phaedra doesn't have any friends.
Right. He was like, I was behind the scenes on this shit, so don't act like I didn't know.
He knew the football player that she was dating, I believe. It wasn't Marlo that she knew. They knew Marlo had a bunch of mugshots. That's what they knew about her in the beginning.
Exactly. Then she gonna say, Ty, you said on that trip that Candy was country and lame. Candy was like in the confession, well, he fell in love with this country bunking.
That don't even sound like something that a dude would say to a chick.
No.
Like they might say that to each other, but I don't see him saying that to no girl. Like
she just making up some shit. Then she gonna tell Candy, you only know in Atlanta. She was like, bitch, I'm worldwide.
Girl, you better Google me.
Okay. Girl, who knows Marlo?
Nobody, but we all know that. Like you be saying stuff that sounds so stupid. You be coming at people with shit you don't have kids, don't have a husband, don't have a mama, don't have no friends, and you're not known worldwide. So what are you talking about? I think these are the things that she aspires to be, and so she be trying to come at people with the things that she's lacking.
And Candy had to tell her, like, I'm the one who was trying to help your ass out when you was down. So don't forget that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's not gonna happen again.
She'll be the one to get her ass off the show. Well, in the midst of the conflict, girl, John up and bounced because you know he English and he probably don't know none of these people. And he probably was like, I'll holler at you.
I'll call you later. Yeah.
So that's how that episode ends.
And being filmed. Like he's like, I'm on camera.
Yeah. And he's probably so confused. Okay.
What's it called? His husband is cute. Like he's way cuter than Neo, and I like them.
He was sitting over there cracking the hell up. He was over there. Every time they showed him, he was throwing his head back or down, laughing.
Because the shit was funny.
So next week it looked like Kenya and Sanya gonna get into it. I don't like that. Sanya, you're gonna say something dumb.
And Ross, we in episode 14. Shut up. Sit down, shut up.
Child. D, come on and close us out. Come on with it.
Smack that thumbs up button. Subscribe to our channel.
That's it?